He's got too much respect. He respects the pussy, and that's a turn off.
Is that a technical term?
Do you respect the pussy because it's like a different color on the inside?
What the fuck?
Yes, I think the coloration might be one of the things that makes me in awe.
That was a dig at you, Daniel.
Oh Jesus!
Look,
Yeah,
the admiration is a problem. You got to drop the admiration.
I see.
Yeah, but what if like a different color on the inside is so different that you just can't help but admire them?
What if it's green inside and we never check?
You quiet
We never
that voice.
check.
That voice that tells you they're, well, anything, really. You got to quiet that.
Gotcha. So, like, I should not have voices as I speak with someone.
Well, no, but that
Sure.
voice, the
Can
voice
he
that's like,
cherish
wow,
the
this
boy
one's,
horse that he gets? Can he cherish them?
huh?
Can he cherish the boy horse that he gets, or no? Just not the women?
I don't think it matters as much because they're gonna fuck either way. But
Okay. What were you saying?
well, no, I'm just saying you're gonna have a voice
Okay.
that's like, she's special, she's cool, wow, ooh, I better be respectful of her. You gotta find a way to shut that guy up. He's an idiot.
Goddamn, Daniel, I would love to see you hit on women someday. It would be a great thing to see.
Well,
it looks like I'm the only one who actually did the recording.
You don't really have to hit on women. Just be around them.
Uh-huh.
And yeah. Be
And
around them and then talk.
What? And so are you talking at them or talking with them? What's the deal?
Yeah, well, yeah, sure, yeah, you can.
You can to which one? To talk at them or talk with them?
Both. You do both things.
Well, talking at a woman probably would not get you very far. But talking with them I can understand. But for you to say both, Daniel, come on.
But you can pre-select by the ones that want to talk to you. So if she wants to talk to you, she wants to fuck you. So then it's easy.
Daniel, where did this...
A girl doesn't start talking to you if she's not interested in you.
I mean, sure, if you want to see it that way. If you've got some celebrity status, like, you know, yeah, sure, okay. But what about a normal individual? Is it the same case? Like a girl talking to a normal person? Does she want to fuck that person?
I'm saying if a girl initiates a conversation, assuming it's not like, yeah, if it's like a grandpa or something, yeah, obviously. But like, no, I'm just saying in a social setting, girl initiates conversation with guy. Well, then that's the pre-selection of, okay, she's interested in me. So then you just have to talk to her.
I feel need to borrow $1 or something.
Huh?
She could just like need to borrow money or some shit, like, or need someone
obviously,
to help her carry something. Like,
obviously, if the talking is begging for money, then I don't mean that.
Well, you said you're just talking. That's what you said. So I just was like, no, it could be any fucking reason.
Sure, of course. If she says, "Hey, can I have $1?" That's excluded.
Okay, so then Daniel, does it count if she's thrusted or she's put in a situation where, you know, she's required to talk to people? Is that the same thing where she wants to fuck?
No, obviously if she's legally obligated to talk to me, then it's not the same thing. No.
Okay, so then what about a social situation?
When I go into Walmart and the lady at the door says hello, is she interested? Is she down?
That's her job. That's her job to talk to you.
Her job is to get with? Oh, wow.
To say hello. Yeah, that's her job.
Oh, so she's professionally interested.
So you think if say you're at a party, a girl walks across the room to start a conversation with you, it's just as likely that she's not interested in you that she is?
Yeah, she probably just wants to know something about you to decide if she's even interested in you. Like, I mean, she's interested enough to start a conversation, but she might not be interested enough to fuck.
Okay, well, basically, as long as you don't act retarded after she comes to talk to you, then yeah.
But even if you don't act retarded, like, she could just want a certain type of response, and like you say something she disagrees with, that's not retarded.
That's fine. her disagreeing with you doesn't mean she doesn't want to fuck you.
Well, it could. Like if you're.
No, if anything, it's better that she disagrees. Disagreeing's good.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying it was good or bad. I'm just telling you, like, just someone initiating a conversation doesn't mean
Yeah.
that they're like.
Woman
You know.
initiating conversation with man of similar age that she assumes is single, or even not really, but yeah, I think more times than not, she's interested in fucking him.
They're so
Let's check. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Well, hold on. Let's test this hypothesis.
Sorry,
So
souls.
Darnell, shut up, V.
Yeah.
Darnell, what?
Yeah.
How old was? Did she? This lady. How old was she? And did she initiate the conversation?
So she is. I would assume she's about 25 to
Pretend
27.
married, by the way, and he's going on a date with a 27-year-old.
Why? How does that work?
Well, he's explaining, I guess.
Oh, okay.
You know, you guys aren't muted, right? We can hear you.
Okay, so
Well, I just don't know what it means. I
she
wasn't
start-
judging you. Man. It seems like
No,
it's
no, no.
Did she
overcomplicated.
start the conversation?
Girlfriend, a promise ring.
What was the promise?
I'm
Darnell?
hers. I'm hers, and she's mine in some way.
How old is this woman?
In some way.
She's a doctor.
How
There's
old
an
is this
agreement by
woman?
which every year
35.
gives her.
Okay, is she like hot or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, then go for it, bro. Like if she's into promise rings and shit, whatever. Women like that shit. They like
No, he's
having.
with her. No, he's taught. So that's the wife. But the other girl is a friend.
Wait,
I am deciding if she is worth being a friend. Yes.
why are you metagaming this shit? Just be direct. Women like that more than like fucking around. Like that's something that women do. Like you're a man. Like just be direct and stop fucking around.
I 100% agree with you. The first time I talked to her, I invited her out. She said she was busy. The second time I spoke to her, I literally was like, I'm interested in being your friend. And I like asking a bunch of questions. I was so super direct, and she liked that about it. Like I know how to be direct with women, and like you don't have to worry about that.
Why is she? Okay, well then what's this like promise ring shit? Like what are we doing here?
No, that's with my wife. That's with my.
Yeah, the girl he was just talking about was.
It was a friend, a friend that I want to see if she's worth being a friend, kind of thing.
The
What
fuck
is that?
on the side of the wife.
Oh, like a friends with benefits.
Girls-
Okay.
Guys, squirrels at Berkeley are apparently not afraid of humans, but also they're different colors in different parts of the bay. They're more
Oh, like on their dicks, you
beautiful
mean?
golden. It's like they're golden. They're
Yeah,
funny,
golden dicks. What's the base color?
Probably.
Can you fit a promise ring on it?
Yeah, we would say yeah. Anyways, the whole entire point, Maxis wanted to see exactly how we interacted. Basically, she was doing her little treadmill thing. I went up and I saw that she was by herself, and I was like, okay. So I went up and I spoke to her, and that was basically how the interaction happened.
Okay,
right?
so Daniel, this is one data
Can you
point against your
Which
theory.
gym you go to so we can make sure to never go to the.
Wait, how is it a data point against what I said?
Well, because he approached
Yeah, but for one, we don't know if she likes him.
He probably lost a deal with the universe.
Yeah, right. But one, we don't know if she likes him, and number two,
guys.
I never said
many...
you can't get a girl by approaching her. What Darnell said is I would like to see Daniel hit on a girl.
Yeah, because
No, flirt. Yes, I do flirt, but I don't hit on. I don't think because hit on would imply I'm the approacher.
Yeah, but who cares?
Like complimenting?
Well, I'm not saying I care. I'm just saying I don't do it.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you?
Is it complimenting?
I mean, I'm not saying I never have, but it's not something I typically do.
Are you insecure,
to me,
Daniel?
it's like I just look at someone, and if it evokes a response that involves me hitting on them, then I hit on them. I'm not like putting a lot of thought into should I create a rule for all of my behavior as to whether or not I should hit on
what out of what I said did you take as a rule? I don't have a rule.
You said I just don't hit on people, which sounds like
typically. No, I just wait for people to talk to me, and then I accuse them of hitting on me.
Probably is more sensitive to rejection, so he tries to deselect rejection by Only
Well, I
choosing
just want. I
them
like girls that are very interested in it.
with their
That's
feet,
fair enough.
right?
I actually agree with you, Dan. I think that's fair.
Thank
They have to hit on you by molesting you with their feet, and then you know.
Well, that helps.
Well,
That shows
modular part, yes.
a huge insecurity on your part, right?
I mean, I don't
No.
understand people's
No,
obsession
if
with
he wait,
insecurity.
hold on. If he has hypothetically, if he has women flocking to him,
Well, I'm
then
not saying flocking.
not necessarily insecurity if he doesn't go to them. Maybe it's just the getting's good. Why bother?
Well, and then I think you start at a position of extreme advantage because you're not coming across as desperate.
Yeah.
If anything, then now they're worried about coming across as desperate, not you.
Oh my god.
Well,
And
why
then you
would
can
ever
just
worry about that?
accuse them, and then you
Don't
can
be
just
very
accuse
nice.
them of liking you, and then they like, you know, it's good. I think it's good. I like it.
Yeah, but this is coming from a tactical point of view, and it's not just coming off
No,
of
it's
genuine
fun.
interest. What do you mean fun? Daniel. Daniel.
Hmm.
You're playing chess with yourself.
I'm not playing shit. Hold on. I gotta.
Shut
One
up!
sec. I'll be right back. One sec. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Continue talking.
Darnell, can you explain the games with the universe to my husband?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, the
Okay.
deal with the universe. The deal with the universe.
Okay, so the whole entire point is the day that I decided to talk to the girl at the gym, I had made a bet with the universe, and the universe kicked my ass. Basically, I bet that she was going to do something, and there was a very slim possibility of her doing it. But she ended up doing whatever I had bet at the time. So then it kind of made me have to fulfill my part of the deal with the universe. So I had to go up and then talk to the girl. So that's basically how I started the conversation with her.
Wait, so is the universe like an entity that talks to you? What the fuck is going on right now?
No, it was just a probability factor in my brain that it was unlikely. And I was like, yeah, sure. If she does do it, it was just like a rhetorical question, a retort to myself. But in a sense, it was like, it was almost impossible for her to do what I had said. And the mere fact that she did it, I was like, okay, the universe is fucking. I just call it the universe, but it was just
We just call it an
coincidence.
intuition, bro. This universe is overcomplicating things.
Yeah, I know. It's like an internal joke with myself, and it's funny when people, react the way they do.
Okay. It just makes you sound like some weird woo like
Yeah, I'm not
person
some
that believes
guru
in like
motherfucker. Yeah,
Gemini shit or something.
yeah, I'm not that.
I'm just like I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong. I'm just the way you phrased it could be better because it makes it sound like you believe in weird shit.
Yeah, but I don't. But it's just funny. I just like when coincidences like that happen, I just say, yeah, the universe. Because technically it is the universe, but it isn't something that's actually actively doing whatever, right?
I mean, I guess I would just focus more on the immediate causes than blaming something as macro as the universe, but that's what you want to do.
But anyways, it doesn't really matter. The whole entire point is the only reason why there's a conversation with this individual is because of that incident, right? And V finds it kind of hilarious or whatever, I think.
Well, I mean, it's just because you had an intuition and you wanted to verify it. That's all it sounds like.
Yeah, I guess, sure. Anyways, yeah. So how come you're stepping in for V? Is there a reason?
She just invited me over here and said, "You want to be on the podcast?" I'm already laying over here listening to y'all, so I might as well talk.
All right, I'm back for now. I might have to step away in a sec, but
All right, we can go back to grilling whatever we were. Was it Maxos?
I think we were grilling the universe.
Yeah, I guess. I think Maxos is a little busy right now. I can kind of hear that.
I'm not
doing
busy.
something. No?
I'm
Okay.
just walking.
It sounded like you were feeding birds or something. I could hear like little hoots in the background of birds.
I think my only point is you have a more uphill battle if you're doing the approaching. That's all.
Yeah, but you never test yourself in your scenario that you're talking
Well,
about.
yeah.
You never.
Oh, I mean,
test
I guess
yourself.
if you get desperate, you can. Yeah, yeah. If
Mhm.
you get desperate, you can.
Yeah, but it's not about desperation. It's about testing your abilities on being charming or interesting to a woman where you start off at a disadvantage, right?
Sure. Yeah, if you want to sharpen your skills, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but your way, it's just like, it's kind of boring, you know?
No, that's not boring at all.
Yeah, coming from you who's never really done the other side.
I
You're
have
like,
done the other. And
Daniel,
sometimes it's fine, but it's an uphill battle. I like when they come in already liking me. I don't want to have to convince them to like me. They already like me.
Why don't you just ask them out on a date, and then on the date have some conversations and figure out if you like each other? That'd be a lot simpler. That way, it's
Ask,
kind of like a little bit of what one of
wait,
y'all
but no,
wants, a
there
little
would
bit
still
what
be
the other person
there would still
wants.
have to be an approach. Like if we're saying
but
like
like-
there's a social setting, there would still be one
Right, so like
person.
the approach should be you walk up and say, "Hey, I think you're kind of
Yeah,
cute, but I'd like to get to know you better. Do you want to go on a
Sure,
date for
sure.
some coffee or something?" And that's
Yeah,
it.
I could be the one asking for a date, even if they approach me. Yeah.
I mean,
but the mere fact that they did the
Yeah.
approach is your foot in the door. That's the thing. That's the thing we're discussing here, Daniel.
Who starts the combo?
Huh?
I just don't care who starts it. I mean,
Yeah, but some people might be more sensitive to rejection or like the effort.
right, but like okay.
Well, it's
so
like if I would be more comfortable approaching if it was like, okay, she's clearly making eyes at me all night and wants to talk to me, but is too shy to, then I might. But I still want I want there to be an initial like, oh, she's interesting, and then that way you can always still accuse them. You've been like gawking at me. What's your deal?
well, I wouldn't accuse anybody or anything. I would just like if you're sensitive to rejection, I would focus more on that because like that's going to get in your way more because there's always going to be a chance for someone to reject you no matter how nice you are for any reason. So like if you're sensitive to rejection, you should take that as like dodging a bullet rather than like I personally feel
I posited that. Like there might be other things like thinking through how he would go on the attack.
No, my objective is never to be nice, for the record.
Yeah, but like if I walk up and I say, "Hey, you want to get coffee?" and they go, "No, your face looks like shit, and I took a big shit this morning. It looked prettier than you." Like, I can
I'm
understand
never
why
worried about that. I mean, that's an extreme. That's like a movie villain line.
But again,
I mean, I guess it seems more like a 14-year-old girl, but yeah.
Well, yeah, I definitely don't hit on them. That's for sure.
No, I'm just.
No, he's saying your behavior is like a 14-year-old girl. So here's the problem with that, Daniel. The thing is, like, you're always served the same kind of platter, whereas you don't go after the meals that you really want, right? You're always served the same.
This is a really good point. This is a really good point. If you never. So this is the thing that women are like warned, like at least once in their life. If you are never the selector, then your selection size is going to be limited to the people that choose you, right? Like you will never be able to be the arbiter of your love life other than saying yes to invitations, which is not always what you want.
Yeah.
But you're never going to be the arbiter anyways. The only choice you have is where you are.
So there might be a certain type of guy that is interested in the way that you present, right? And so you might get a lot of that certain type of guy, but that might not be the kind of guy that you want.
Yeah, so like if you have your tits out, you're gonna have like dudes coming up to you like crazy. But if you dress real conservative and go to a church, you'll have guys going up to you, probably not as, lewdly focused.
Yeah, but I tend to like the girl that wants me.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
He's not picky, Bad Star. He's not very picky.
I guess so, but
well, I wouldn't say I'm overly picky. I have
like him, and he's all in.
I have types, but I mean, not all in. I mean, are we talking about fucking or relationships?
It doesn't. It goes for both. It goes for both, Daniel.
Well, it's different. That's different. I'm much more discerning about relationships.
That's why you never have one.
Huh?
I'll have you know, Daniel almost got married.
Yeah, come on now.
I don't know about almost. There was never an almost, but I've lived with multiple different girls.
Well, you're living with one right now, right?